Hey folks, welcome back to the channel. Today's case is a rent dispute that's got more questions than answers, and even fewer receipts. The landlord claims the tenant hasn't paid rent, but doesn't have a ledger, and the tenant doesn't have any proof of payments. Will the judge give them one more chance to get their paperwork together? Let's dive in and find out.
State your names.
Simmons. James Simmons.
Jeffrey Patrick, Your Honor.
Okay. Where are you guys on your case?
Sir,
Hold,
Yeah,
hold,
agreement
hold,
for our.
hold for a second, because I can't hear you.
Mm-hmm.
You guys, hey, if you guys are going to yell at each other, do it out in my hallway, not in here, please. Okay. Go ahead, Mr. Simmons.
We had an agreement that I pay him $200 every week, but I don't know where it changed. So I said instead of that, I gave him $800. And I asked him, do we have to go to court because I'm not going to keep paying rent, and you decide to put me out. And he did accept the $800.
Go ahead, sir.
Your Honor, I'd like the motion for judgment for possession. He's past rent for 3 months.
Pardon?
He's past due on rent for 3 months.
Okay, so how much does he owe at this point?
$2,500.
So he paid 800 to you?
On August, he gave me $800, but he was already behind.
How much is monthly rent?
$600.
Okay, so it was 1,900 that he owed.
May I say something?
Just a moment. It was 1,900 that he owed as of September 20th, and then October clicked in. Is that what you're telling me?
As of so in August, it was 2,100.
Didn't ask about August. I'm asking September 20th, 2024, there was $1,900 owed.
It was I'm sorry. I believe it was 1,300. If I'm not mistaken.
Okay, so
when I came to court,
if it was September 20th, there was $1,300 owed, then my question is how does it get to $2,500 if it rents $600 a month?
Oh, it was when I came to court, it was 1,300 the first time. Because he had paid me.
I paid you.
Okay, where's there a ledger?
I paid your mama $900.
Sir, where's there a ledger? Do you have a ledger?
I do not.
Then how am I possibly going to give you a judgment? You're telling me today he owes $2,500.
Correct.
Monthly rent is $600.
Correct.
Right?
Correct.
So that means his rent for October is $600, which he hasn't paid, which means it would have been $1,900. But you're telling me he owed $1,300. So if he owed $1,300, that means the most he could owe at this point is $1,900.
Sorry,
You yourself, hold on. You yourself have given me numbers that don't make any sense, and there is no ledger. So exactly how would I give you a judgment?
I'm sorry, Your Honor. I'm trying to go by the numbers from when I when I put in the notice, and I just been adding it up since then. So when I initially put in the notice, for the complaint, I believe it was $2,100 that he owed, and then he paid me $800.
And that would get to $1,300.
Correct. And then for September and October, he hasn't paid rent, so another $1,200.
Where is there a ledger?
So I haven't been giving, there is no ledger.
Are there receipts?
Yes.
So how would I give you a judgment?
I don't know. I don't know, Your Honor.
Okay, so here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to pass the matter. There are rooms out there. I would suggest that the two of you go make use of those rooms, sit down in a room, and decide on a number that he owes, how it's going to be paid, and then come back to the court when I come back out here and tell me what we're going to do. Because if we have a trial, it is likely I'm going to have to dismiss it because I will have no proof of anything. Thank you.
Yes, sir.
Thank you. I do have to go on.
You need to go.
Okay.
I
thank you.
don't want to hear from either one. This is my last. Patrick versus Simmons, recall. Patrick versus Simmons, recall. Well, are you the other side? Then you need to come up here. You see him? He was here.
No, he was out there talking to his mother. I said, I didn't come to see your mother. He told me you to make an agreement. He left on the way.
Okay, I don't know about all. You see, go ahead and see if he's out there. Did you guys go into a room and talk?
We went right out there and talked. When he got on the phone and started talking to his mom,
Okay.
trying to put.
All right, stop. Just
Yeah.
stop. I
Yeah.
need the other side here.
Mm-hmm. No, I need to get out and go watch my mom. Nobody there with her.
Blondie, how are you?
I'm well, how are you, Your Honor?
Yeah, me too. Really, Alan? No, it's just. I'm going home.
He left this.
Pardon?
He left. He left this.
Who left that?
He did.
Who?
There
Today?
you go.
Coming today? Oh. No, that's not him.
Thank you. So I came up with a ledger.
What do you mean you came up with the letter?
May I? So I was away for 5 months. My mother became power of attorney to the place, and she was collecting.
Your mother should have been there. That's what he told me.
She was collecting the rent. I was in Georgia Academy. Sorry about that. Just a little nervous. I was in Georgia at Academy, so I was away. Wasn't able to collect the rent. My mother was collecting the rent. She came up with a ledger. I misplaced it. I was just on the phone with her and collecting all the data. And I had got the results verbatim from her, if you would care for me to read it. What was paid, what's owed, the balance. I have all that in front of me. That's what I was working on. So,
How am I going to have a trial if the person collecting the rent's not here?
so I was collecting the rent for the past, well, there was no rent to collect for the past couple months, and I came here, I arrived back here in August. And he hasn't paid, he paid me $800 in August. And in August, after he paid me, the balance was $1,250.
Can I just stop you?
Yes, sir.
There's a necessary party that I'm going to have to hear from regarding these payments. Where is your mother?
Yes, yes, yes.
Out of curiosity, after all that was said and done, what number did you come up with?
2,450.
That's a different number than I had before.
Yes, so the balance from August was one. Don't want me to.
No, I don't need you to know that. I take live testimony. So I'm going to adjourn this out. Have a ledger, have your witnesses present, and be ready to go. Am I understood?
Yes, Your Honor.
If they're not here and I don't have a ledger or I don't believe the ledger, I'm dismissing this. In the interim, I suggest maybe you sit with Mr. Simmons. You guys try to work this out and see if you can come up with some solution on your own before I have to force one on you. November 5th, 2024.
Mr. Simmons, can I get to my mama now?
What?
I need to catch the bus to my mama all by herself.
You gotta catch your bus. Go. 9 a.m. on the 5th.
All right. Thank you, Mr. Simmons.
And I'm sorry, just out of curiosity, so you want me to you want her to formulate a ledger? She was the one that's.
I don't know who's gonna put I need a ledger. And then I'm gonna have to have testimony regarding the ledger. I can't tell you who's gonna do it. Usually most landlords have a ledger that they keep simultaneous with payments.
All right, I'm kind of, yeah, I understand. I was just new to it, and this is my first time kind of eviction. It's been a headache for sure.
I know, because I've been part of that. Thank you. Have a great day.
With the landlord lacking a ledger and the tenant unable to provide any receipts, this case is hanging on by a thread. The judge gave them until November 5th to get it together, but will we actually see some real evidence by then? Or is this case headed for a quick dismissal? What's your bet? Will they bring the receipts or just more excuses? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more gripping courtroom moments. Thank you for watching. See you in the next one.